So we are going to start the new chapter, chapter number 7, coordinate geometry. In this chapter, there is actually 3 formulas. One is distance formula, the second one is section formula, and the third one is area of the triangle. But area of the triangle is deleted by Cbse for this year. Okay, so now there are only 2 formulas. One is distance formula and the second one is the section formula. So we will deal with the distance formula. Before going to the formula, suppose I am taking a point P. A point, if it is in 2D plane, it has 2 coordinate, x coordinate and a y coordinate. I am taking the x coordinate as x1 and y coordinate as y1. So P is a point whose x coordinate is x1 and y coordinate is y1. Again I am taking another point Q. It also has 2 coordinate, x coordinate and y coordinate. Let the x coordinate be x2 and the y coordinate be y2. Then can you say what is the distance between P and Q? P and Q are 2 points with the coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2. My question is, what is the distance between P and Q? The distance between P and Q is actually, this can be the distance. This can be the distance. This can be the distance. This can be the distance, isn't it? So all these which I draw shows the gap between P and Q, which we will consider as the distance between P and Q of these 4. We will consider the shortest distance as the distance between P and Q always. That is how we are saying the distance between 2 districts. If I want to travel from Alapi to Cherthala, there are many routes, many routes. By roads are there, national highways are there. Otherwise, I can get into some of your houses, and through by roads I can enter into another main road. Again I can take a by road again to a main road. Likewise, there are many roads. But still we can say that between Alapura and Cherthala so and so kilometer is the distance, isn't it? From my house to K. Carmel School, the distance is 12 kilometer, and I can travel from my house to Cherthala again back to Mohamma. Otherwise, I can travel to Tannermukkam back to Mohamma. So there are so many ways to reach from my house to K. Carmel School. Still, I can say that the distance from my house to K. Carmel School is 12 kilometer. How is that possible? That is the shortest distance between the school and my house. Okay, same way, if I want to take the distance between 2 points P and Q, I want to take the shortest distance between P and Q, though there are many ways to reach from the point P to point Q. Okay, and the distance between P and Q is given by a formula. Square root of distance between P and Q is represented by PQ and is given by the formula square root of x2 minus x1. What is this x2 and x1? x2 and x1 are the coordinates of the 2 points. x2 minus x1 the whole square plus take the difference of y coordinates y2 minus y1 the whole square. Whenever I say that when you take the square root, you have to take positive and negative, isn't it? Suppose I want to take the square root of 9. How we will write the answer? We will write the answer as plus or minus 3. Both positive 3 and negative 3 square will give you 9. So whenever we take a square root, we have to take plus or minus. But in this case, we are sure that PQ is the distance. Distance cannot be a negative value. That means we are taking only positive square root. Okay. Suppose in case instead of taking x2 minus x1, you took as x1 minus x2. You took the difference as x1 minus x2 the whole square plus, and for the y coordinate also you did the same, y1 minus y2 the whole square. Are these formulas the same? Yes. Why you know? I will show an example. For x1 I am taking the value as 5 and x2 I am taking the value as 7. Okay. Then what is x2 minus x1? x2 minus x1 is 7 minus 5, which gives you 2. Okay. And what is x2 minus x1 the whole square? That is 2 square 4. Okay. Again in the reverse way, I am calculating x1 minus x2. What is x1 minus x2? 5 minus 7. Isn't it? 5 minus 7 gives you the value minus 2. Here x2 minus x1 you got the value as 2. Now we got x1 minus x2 as minus 2. These two values are entirely different. But if I am taking x1 minus x2 the whole square, what is the square of minus 2? Minus 2 square is again 4. That means these two values are the same. So we come to the conclusion that x1 minus x2 the whole square is the same as x2 minus x1 the whole square. Okay. So if this formula PQ. To find the distance, either you can take the formula root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Otherwise, you can write the formula square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Okay, and again, suppose you are having a point P. This is the x coordinate, this is the y coordinate, this is the origin. And I want to take, or I want to find the distance of the point P, and P is given as, let it be 2, 3. 2 means it's x coordinate 2 and 3 means it's a y coordinate 3. Okay, so we have to find the distance of the point P from the origin. Origin means we know the coordinate as 0, 0. Okay, so what is x1, y1? x1, y1 is 0, 0. x1, y1 or x2, y2. We can take one of the coordinate as 0, 0. And we have to find the distance between O and P. So we will take the next coordinate x2, y2 as 2, 3. Okay, this is origin. This is P, given point. And the question is to find OP. Then can you say what we will do is square root of, take the difference of the x coordinate. 2 minus 0 is 2. Square will give you 4 plus 3 minus 0 is 3 itself. 3 square will give you 9. So you are getting the value as 13. Okay, so what is the conclusion? If you have to take a point, if you have to find the distance of a point from the origin, instead of applying the formula throughout, what we can do is, we can apply the formula as OP is equal to square root of x square plus y square. What is this x and y? xy is the coordinate of the given point P. O is the origin, xy is the coordinate of the given point P. Either you apply this formula, okay, otherwise you apply this formula if we have to calculate a distance between a point and the origin. Why we are getting this value is because origin, the coordinates are 0 and 0, and if we substitute 0 here in x2 and y2, it becomes x1 minus 0 the whole square, that is x1 square plus y1 minus 0 the whole square, which is y1 square. Okay, so if we want to find a distance of a point pxy from origin, take it as square root of x square plus y square. Otherwise, the distance formula is given by PQ is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Don't get confused with both the equation. By heart 1. Okay.